everyone, this is Ben from Square Mile. I'm here in the training room and today we're going to talk about the Wilfa Uniform. So the Wilfa Uniform is a popular grinder. We've been selling it in our shop for a few years now. I wanted to do this video to talk more in detail about the grinder, different features and characteristics it has to offer. It has 41 different grind settings. The Wilfa Uniform has 58mm flat burr, which is great for consistency and grind quality. So you come to the lid, you put your coffee in here, and this is the dial when you're going to be able to adjust your grind settings. The grinder just comes with a on and off button here at the front. And the neat feature is that the grinder has a sensor when it sends that the bean stops being ground. To my right here, I have the V60, which is a very popular brewer you might already have at home. We brew all our V60s using 60 grams of coffee per liter. When using the smaller size, we're going to use about 15 grams of coffee. And for that, we're going to grind at number 18, 19. For the V60-02, we are doubling the amount of coffee, so we're using 30 grams of coffee. We're grinding at 22. And for our larger size, which is the V60-03, we are using 45 grams of coffee, taking our grind now to about 27. Here to my left, I've got three other brewers. The first one is a clever dripper. For the clever dripper, we are actually going to use the same grind size as the V60-02, which is 22. When using a clever dripper, we are always using 24 grams of coffee, and we are still using that 60 grams per liter ratio. Next to it, we've got the AeroPress. When using an AeroPress, we like to use 17.5 grams of coffee up to 250 ml of water, grinding at number 16 on the Wilfa Uniform, so we're going much finer. And third is a cafetiere. For the cafetiere, we are using 70 grams of coffee per liter of water, and we're grinding at number 20 on our Wilfa Uniform. A few little tips when using the Wilfa Uniform. Before you pour your beans into the hopper, you want to start grinding your coffee. Look for the burrs to start spinning as you pour your coffee. This will produce a more homogeneous grind size, which is ideal for taste and consistency, and also expand the life of the motor. Lastly, cleaning and maintenance of your grinder. So your coffee will come down this little catch cup here. It's very good practice to always keep this clean. When you have your vacuum cleaner out, it's also a good shot to put it up here to remove any kind of coffee that could build up here potentially over time. This is good also to use a cloth, a dry cloth, to wipe out any kind of coffee dust that could build up in your hopper and also on your lid. And then the main cleaning part is going to be the burrs. So to clean the burrs on the Wilfa Uniform, it's very straightforward. Hold the grinder and move the grinder all the way coarse until the top burr is going to come out freely. And now we've got the top burr out. So this is when the little brush that comes with the grinder can be super handy to brush up any kind of coffee. And now we're going to want to brush the bottom burr to make sure there's no coffee building up, which can cause issues and also not ideal in terms of flavors. So we're going to take our brush and brush around the edges. Before we put back our burr, we also want to make sure we're brushing the thread. So the thread here and here, we want to spin it back all the way fine. There comes a point when you think you've gone all the way to zero because it's quite tight, but you can do one more spin. So keep pushing a bit more until you reach the actual 0 point. Overall, the Wilfa Uniform is a great grinder. It's lightweight, compact, easy to use. We believe you'll enjoy using it just as much as we do.